I like the beat change up. Hey, one thing I'll say about Falconshield, bro, he's crazy with the beat change ups. And he always been crazy and he still is. Like, so Joseph, like, I know you produced this track, bro, and the change up is awesome.
The room was poppin', B. You really wanna be the one to rock with me? Then grab the cups and lock it. Don't knock it, but please don't copy me. What's up, V Squad? I wanted to let you know that I am selling merch now, so be sure to check out the link in the description, see if there's something you like, and help support the channel. What's up, V Squad? It's Valentyne back with another video where we check out music and give our thoughts and opinions on it. Today we're checking out This Is War 4, Freljord, which is a huge collaboration project between Falconshield and a bunch of other dope artists. And it is the fourth, well, I guess technically the fifth edition in the series, but the fourth edition in the series of This Is War, which is a like kind of a big kind of cipher type project about League of Legends and the characters within it and their lore. So it's really cool because it's like a nerdcore cipher before nerdcore ciphers were really like the thing to do, you know what I mean? Like, they're super popular today, but this one I think was in 2015. I think the first one was in 2013 or 2014. So it's really cool to kind of see that idea happen previously to it getting popular. I don't know. I think it's cool. But anyway, we're going to get right into the video. I'm checking these out in preparation of the 7th, technically 8th, in the edition that's going to be coming out sometime soon. We don't have an exact ETA on that, but I'm really excited to, you know, see it when it comes out. But we're going to get pretty much right into it. By the way, guys, I am streaming on Twitch, so you can follow me at twitch.tv/Valentyne Music. Those links are going to be in the description. And I'm just reacting live to music every Saturday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to drop something for us to check out. We're checking out a lot of different stuff. We're especially in nerdcore, but I'm down to check out anything as long as y'all want me to check it out. So whatever it is, be sure to just link it. We'll check it out. And also be sure to hit subscribe and click the bell for notifications if you haven't already, especially if you end up liking this video, because I got a ton more stuff for you and a lot of new music. And speaking of new music, I just dropped a new song with Twisted Savvy. It is a very sad Pain and Conan track called No Hate. Be sure to check it out and bring some tissues along with you, because you're gonna be shedding a little bit of tears. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. But yeah, without holding us up too much longer, let's get right into the video. As always, I got my water, I got my backup water, and I got my backup water. Let's see what Falconshield and the gang are kicking to us today. If I remember, this was one of my favorites. I don't think it is my favorite, because I think Shadow Isle, the first edition of Shadow Isle versus Void, is my favorite. But I remember this one being really good. At least I remember it being good. I might stand correct myself, I don't know.
Freljord must act onto my design.
Right.
All who witness must bow to the Queen of Rhyme. One
Must bow, Ashe. I got the bar. I got the bar.
hit and I pierce through your frozen heart.
Okay.
Stopped cold, you were doomed from the very start.
It was actually really funny because I remember Frozen came out, I think, not long before this was made. So I think that it was really well timed. For some reason I'm just remembering that. It's a vague memory. I think Frozen came out just before this was made.
Must act onto my design. All who witness must bow to the Queen of Rhyme. One hit and I pierce
The
through
Queen of Rhyme. I see what you did there too.
your frozen heart. Stopped cold, you were doomed from the very start.
Right.
Hawk shot through the air and you're in my sight. Swift volley.
I love Hawk Shot, because that's one of her abilities, but also it's named that because Hawkeye, you know, the bow user from yeah, you know.
They flow through the frigid night.
That's not actually like a rap joke that's made in this song. That's actually like a League of Legends joke.
I do hope that your suffering was worth the cost. An arrow ends you in a flash down by Killer Frost.
Green arrow in the flash into the
My control is precise.
Now that was a rap joke.
Thus my aim is true. Every fiber of my being seeks to shatter you.
Okay.
Look high, it's death flying through the sky. Despite my crown, I'm an avenger with a hawk eye.
All right, look, we coming back with the Hawkeye. There you go. See, I didn't even remember that bar. I just knew that. Yep, that's what I know.
I am the strength
That's
of
what
the
I
nation.
know.
I'm the emissary. I will unite this land by any means necessary. My future's unavoidable. You're trotting in the snow. Seems you're frozen in the past. Time to let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying because I remembered there's a couple Frozen bars in this, and so I think it just so happened that when this that Frozen had just come out, I think when this started being developed. So I think that's what happened there. I do want to mention at one point during this, she mentions emissaries with a very similar flow to Elise in one of the previous This Is Wars, and for someone who has heard it before, it doesn't hit as hard. However, it does sound sick. So if someone listened to this song and then went back and listened to the other one, they'd be like, "Oh, that's a callback." Yeah. I don't even know if it was meant like that. It was probably Anti-Rivet that wrote this, if I recall.
My aim is true. Every fiber of my being seeks to shatter you. Look high, it's death flying through the sky. Despite my crown, I'm an avenger with a hawk eye. I am the strength of the nation, I'm the emissary.
Yeah. This kind of the flow is very similar to the Elise one before the Elise verse. I think Nikki Taylor performed it, but I'm pretty sure it was Anti-Rivet that wrote it. I could be wrong. That's the thing that shows, like, no matter how stylish you are with the pen, because you can write millions of different things and it'd be great every single time, it's unavoidable to call back onto your own stuff. Whether it be in flow work, lyricism, anything like that. It's difficult because if something is comfortable and you like the way it sounded, it's hard to not do it again. And that's not to say you're copying yourself or anything like that. That's just something that happens artistry-wise. Anyway, let's keep going.
I will unite this land by any means necessary. My future's unavoidable, you're trotting in the snow. Seems you're frozen in the past, time to let it go.
King of the North is
So we're getting into Tryndamere after the Frozen bar. So what I'm going to do from now on, like I've mentioned in these previous ones, just to make sure this video doesn't get crazy lengthy, I'm going to try and not comment until the end of the verse. So, but we'll see how much I succeed, but let's go.
come to annihilate. When an obstacle's in front of me, I decimate.
This bird is angry.
With my queen, I shall honor our wedding pledge.
Right.
But there's a nightmare gripping to my soul's edge.
Right.
When I shout, it's apparent that you're getting wrecked. Hellbound since I'm harboring more sin than jack. Dying rage running deeper than my blade cuts. Go berserk till you're spilling out your bloody guts.
Yeah, so yeah, Tryndamere's entire thing is just, you know, he's got so much rage to him. He's angry. He's married to Ashe. I don't know if those things have anything in common. They might, but he's yeah. So I like that a lot of the references in that verse were mainly having to do with his abilities. So I'm gonna be 100% honest. Writing wise, that verse was not top notch. There was not many punches and like bars in that. At least not that I caught, you know what I mean? And I'm someone who knows a lot about League, so I would figure that if there was League bars that were like obscure, I would probably still catch them. So Tryndamere's verse, I remember being one of my least favorites in the cipher, just because of the fact that, you know, all he did was he just rapped, you know what I mean?
Slow and steady wins the race. You best be ready to imitate me in your base. Like an engine oil, this is art when I countercross. Static shield, turtle stance, that's a shell shock.
So I really liked that because, and I'm pausing right here, I know, but I really like that because you know, Ninja in the wild, like shell shot, it's all a Ninja Turtle scheme, and this is for Turtle stance.
One jungle presence that's them dumping me is Santa Claus. You're just
Santa Claus.
Here makes you take a pause.
Take a
Nobody
pause.
else could do us great when I tell her God.
And just casually Tiger, Tony the Tiger, great.
There's not a match that could get rocky with this tiger's eye.
Yeah, and then like Eye of the Tiger, like Rocky, yeah.
I'm barely bearing my fangs with barren, embarrassed, forbearing the spirits of fact.
That's fire.
Sure to shatter my fallen bear trap.
And so barely bearing so it's all bear puns, while also the alliteration is crazy. Yeah, so more bear puns, but also just all bars that mean different things. So it's very well done.
Bring the heat, minus South Beach, the spirit heat.
Yeah, minus South Beach, the heat.
Causing damage to a high degree. The Firebird Street Fighter, call me Blaze Kid.
Okay.
Ears here to open heaven's gates again.
Here to open God ears, here to open heaven's gates again. Like, yeah. So that was a verse. I think that was Rob. It sounded like Rob, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure it was Rob. But it was very well written, so it makes sense if it was. And the Miami Heat bar was fire. no pun intended. That whole verse, I remember liking that verse a lot.
I am the king, asserting my dominance with every fling. Together we fight in the cool kids club, destroying and thrashing the sniveling cubs. War is upon us, the picture is grisly. Our chance of survival is say 50-50. I live without fear, I fight without truce. The thunder is surging, I'm letting it loose.
I remember the only thing that I didn't like about that verse was just the fact that like there was no real like heavy punchlines in it, but the voice acting, the drama of it, and the sound of it and the overall flow was really dope. So I remember I liked that verse, but it was not my favorite. But it was a very good verse in my opinion.
No chance to survive. You should
You ain't got to bar out
Pretty soon I'll make a
to
meal
go
from
crazy
your
on a
dumb
cipher.
boy.
You just gotta sound
Trample you
good.
to dust once you're in my path. Time for a shower and it's gonna be a bloodbath.
I fear nothing, there's no limits to where I'll go. All you're leading is a pack of dogs, Balto.
I'll shatter you like
No,
glass.
that
breaking
Balto
news
bar.
reports.
No,
A
breaking
hail sailing
news.
from my weapon to your broken corpse.
Gregis Esquire, I'm a man of great class. Bursting with excitement, I'm a
I like the
real
beat change up. Hey, one thing I'll say about Falconshield, bro, he's crazy with the beat change ups. And he always been crazy and he still is. Like, so Joseph, like, I know you produced this track, bro, and the change up is awesome. It's not repetitive ever. Then it comes right back.
Braum on the track, the front's where you find me, so move back.
Yo, Badman's got such a smooth voice. When he comes in, like, you just know it's him.
Braum on the track, the front's where you find me, so move back.
That was in the very subtle panning of the delay. Very, very good for him.
Form a line, stand behind me with every smack. The basic attack, slinging stacks and concussive blows. Crack, that's a busted nose. Backed by a bunch of pros. We're leaving kids in awe. And I'm about to trim the nails off the winner's claw. Heavy on the riff. The opposition never thaw. Roll beast and ball bitch, better back. We breaking jaws. Wherever rolls, seeing foes getting frozen. Let it go, bust
See,
this game wide
another frozen
open.
bar.
Let it snow.
See, like, and the frozen bar doesn't hit as hard the second time, but at the same time, like, you know, it's a cipher, so they probably didn't hear each other's verses. So it sucks to be placed further down the line when someone's already used a bar, but it happens. But then again, like, it's Badman, so the rest of his verse kind of makes up for it, but that isn't always the case, you know?
Big bird, bring the blizzard when the team's in position. Pound a rift, glacial fissure.
There you go.
For the queen, well, Grog makes the keg play. Johnny Bravo torso, but never skip leg day.
Johnny Bravo torso, but never skips leg day.
Big Bruce Willis, die hard, unbreakable. Yeah.
See, I love that. So Big Bruce Willis, Die Hard, Unbreakable. That's a fire little scheme right there.
Broloff is in the house. Leave nothing behind.
This is a good voice, actually.
Ragnarok comes.
Like, this actually sounds a little bit like Olaf.
Stand up and face this warrior's wrath. My axes of fury and mighty like Thor. Winter kills on the field, hear my drums of war. Searching from the battle to the brim with berserker rage. You're unable to escape once I've got a fade. My power's unmatched, striking like a bolt of lightning. Fear none, slay all, the code of a Viking.
We've come to throw
That's
down
fire.
the iceborne gauntlet. See me charging at you, no way you can stop it. We are the roar of Freljord's true law. All run at the sight of the winter's claw. And while you toil the land that you seek to harrow, my brave and devoted soldiers run past your pitiful arrows. We are
I remember when I first heard this and how I was listening to Sejuani and I was like, you know what, she's not really eating on this. And then she starts going in with the flow and I was like, whoa, wait a second, what happened?
Freljord's true law.
I don't know, hang on. I think my thing's messing up. One sec. That should work. There we go. Hopefully. Anyway, let's get to playing.
All run at the sight of the winter's claw. And while you toil the land that you seek to harrow, my brave and devoted soldiers run past your pitiful
Just
arrows.
going
We are
in,
willing
suddenly.
to usher freedom at any cost. We offer glory you can see beyond the permafrost. Liberty is ours to deliver. Like hidden arrows, their enemies will quiver.
I like the chanting.
Slash them to ribbons.
This is a good concept, Joseph.
With a sound that pierces the silence, we shall not be marked by defiance. We approach, the cowards are running. An avalanche in winter
I think my only complaint about that entire little segment, I love the concept of it. My only complaint is, I don't know, the person, and I don't know who it was, I'll find out at the end, that played Sejuani kind of didn't seem to have the conviction of it. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, you know, you're delivering a war speech. You know, you gotta like mean what you're saying. You know what I mean? But that's just a little complaint. I know it's you know, it's an act and everything, so it's no big deal. But it just, I don't know, it didn't hit as hard when what she was delivering, despite what she's saying, didn't feel like she was convinced of it. You know?
Pierces the silence. We shall not be marked by defiance. We approach, the cowards are running. An avalanche in winter is coming. You seem to treat our customs like a memory. But
I did like
know
I love
my
the concept
successor shall
though.
remember me.
You're but an obstacle, barring revolution, a relic of the past seeking not a true solution.
Archaic I may be, but freedom must be earned, and we shall overcome oppression while justice served.
No compromise can be had between two fierce blizzards. The battle rages on in this war of two sisters.
No. 3. Enclosed within.
I remember this. Lissandra, her verse is my favorite in this whole thing.
The earth, hiding beneath the snow.
Or it was.
My ancient plan unfurls within the frozen tomb. They hear my Arctic call. So cold.
This is the
yet
drama
we
of it.
burn. My hour is at hand. It's time for my return.
Go in.
Years gone and we suffer the silence. Gripped tight by the darkness that blinds us. They fear me, the Shiva like diva. They perceive us to be a league of legends and they call out to deceive us.
Woo.
These are the hands that grip at your soul.
She said eat.
King who governs the throne. No mercy for the weak. The brave.
And I will say, this is a personal thing. I love everything about the drama here for this instrumental, you know?
To deceive us.
But here in a second, the instrumental goes down rather than up, and it felt like it should go up more before it started going down, and it always threw me off when I listened to it back in the day. But that's just, I think that just might be a personal thing. It's not like it's bad, but I really do think that the instrumental should have gone up.
These are the hands that grip at your souls with the might of the king.
Where it went down right there, like I felt like she's still eating, you know, she's still building. This is her moment. I will take power. So it just felt like the instrumental should have gone up maybe one more time. I don't know. But I don't make instrumentals, so.
So who are fighting us and scattering your shards in the winds of the diamond dust.
Yeah, that was a dope song. So Nikki Taylor, performed by Anti-Rivet. Yep, like I said, Anti-Rivet. Tryndamere, Anti-Rivet. See, that's crazy that it was written by Anti-Rivet, because that didn't seem like a verse to me that was written by him. It's not that the verse was bad, but it's like Anti-Rivet usually goes pretty heavy with the bars. And it just didn't stand out. Udi or Rob, yep. Yeah, see, like I love Joseph, your vocal performances are dope. Like, just hands down. Also Anti-Rivet. The administrator. Also Anti-Rivet. How many people you actually get on these ciphers? Oh, that was Lily Pichu. Okay, yeah, no. Lily Pichu didn't sound like she had no conviction with this one. That's weird. Written by Anti-Rivet. Wait, what did that say? Lily Pichu, and something came up after. Wait, what? Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't know who Elspeth Eastman. I don't know them. Actually, you know what? Falconshield might have mentioned something about them. Either way, they killed it with their verse. Video by Richard Yeager. Special thanks to Riot Games. Okay. So that was This Is War 4, Freljord, by Falconshield and a ton of other people. Or at least it seemed like it was a ton of other people. It might as well have just been Falconshield and Anti-Rivet. No, I'm kidding. But I thought this, you know, this is one of my favorites in the series. I really enjoyed it. You know, obviously some verses were better than others in my opinion. Looking back on it, there's like, it's interesting because I perceive it differently in my mind. In my mind, it was great. In rewatching these so far, I still think that Shadow Isle versus Void, that first one, was my favorite because that one just had a lot to it. a lot of cool energy, a lot of different styles, a lot of different bars. It had a lot to it. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest stand up. If I recall, the next one is Yordles, so I'm excited to see that one because I remember that having a couple cool verses in it. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what y'all thought down below in the comments. Also, be sure to hit subscribe and click the bell for notifications for more of these videos and videos like it. And also be sure to check out any of the videos floating over there. One's going to be a video of me rapping, which is going to be my new song that just came out. It's with Twisted Savvy. It's No Hate, and it is a Pan and Conan rap. A really dope tearjerker of a song. And the other one is going to be me reacting to something else, probably Falconshield related, most likely a This Is War, a part of the This Is War series. So be sure to check those out. Thank you so much for checking this video out, and I will see y'all on the next one.